Hi, Gillette Jai here. So I wanted to share with you today 2 tips that I have about being present, because I know we've been talking a lot. Last week we talked a lot about being present with your child, and how do you do that? How do we be present with our children when we have so much going on during our day as parents? Or maybe they're really upset, or our children are coming to us with really big feelings. What do we do? How are you present with your child? Well, today I want to share with you 2 tips so that you can be present with your child. The first tip is don't take it personally. When your child comes to you with a big feeling, they're really upset, they're angry, they're disappointed, and there's a big feeling that's coming out, tantrums, then the first step is to not take it personally. And I know this is really hard to do because it's so easy to make it mean something about you or your parenting or what's going on in that moment. Some of these things, some of these feelings are stored up feelings that they have from the day, from a week ago, from a while ago, and we really don't know where they come from. It's not always so evident. But what is evident is that you don't need to take it personally. So a feeling is really, it's a sense that's trying to get out of your child's body. We call it a sensory motor loop. So your child receives sensory inputs during the day, and even from the past, it could be from yesterday. And then your child really needs to motor that feeling out of his body. It's a sensory motor loop. So senses come in, they need to motor out of the body. And that's what we see with these feelings, with these big feelings, especially if you have a toddler, especially if you have a child between the ages of 2 to 6 or 2, 3, and 4. You're going to see this a lot. So first step, don't take it personally. Second step is you want to be able to really connect deeply with your child in that moment and to help them to calm down. And in order to do that, to be present with your child in that moment, you want to be able to hold the space for a feeling. And so how do you do that? Holding a space for a feeling. Well, how do we hold space for a feeling so that the feeling isn't wrong or bad, or the feeling doesn't need to be fixed? It's just a feeling. And there's been a lot of studies now that show that feelings last a minute and a half. So it's like a wave. It comes in, it goes out. It comes in, it goes out. The feeling's going to come and it's going to go. Some will last for longer. But in order to hold a space for a feeling, you as the parent, or you as the teacher or the caregiver, you really need to check in with your body. Where are you at? Are you angry? Are you stressed out? Are you sad? Are you disappointed? Where are you in this moment? And if you are triggered, or if you have a strong feeling coming up as your child does, then we call it a sensory tool. The tip is that you can find your sensory tool using your 5 senses. So maybe you really like to rub your hands when you get very triggered, when you get very angry, when you get very upset or flustered or stressed out. Your 5 senses are the quickest way that's going to bring you back into your body. Your 5 senses are the pathway for you to calm down. And so you need to be a sensory detective in a way and find out what tools work for you using your 5 senses. So when you're in the heat of the moment, find out which sensory tool will work for you. For me, this works. I don't know why, it just works. I know parents sometimes use washing their face with water. Water's a great way. If you like the sense of touch, then sometimes it's washing your hands. Sometimes it'll be chewing on something like gum, the sense of, chewing in your mouth, touch. So the second tip is to find your sensory tool and be able to hold space for a feeling. You being you're the space holder. You're going to be the space holder for your child's feeling, to not make it wrong or bad or that it needs to be fixed, because it doesn't need to be fixed. It's just a feeling, and they're going to have a lot of feelings, and they're not about you. So thank you so much. I look forward to sharing more tips with you soon. Take care.